welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you saw by the title, today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day. I feel like it's been a while since I have filmed one of these videos for you guys, and you guys really seem to enjoy them. If you have seen any of my other what I eat in a day videos, you guys may know that I have done intermittent fasting in the past, and I actually have gotten back into intermittent fasting. And as of lately, I have been using an intermittent fasting app to just keep me on track during my fasting schedule. And the intermittent fasting app I have been using is called Fastic, and they are actually sponsoring today's video. So thank you so much, Fastic, for working with me on today's video. And if you're not familiar with Fastic, it is an intermittent fasting app that you can download right now at the App Store. It is actually one of the top intermittent fasting apps that has basically collected over 25 years of fasting knowledge all into one app. So it makes it super accessible to keep track with your fasting window, to just get the basic knowledge of fasting, what you can eat, what you can't eat, and all that great stuff. It has actually been so helpful for me the past few days as I've been transitioning back into intermittent fasting. So some of the reasons why I enjoy intermittent fasting are all the benefits that come with it. This includes burning more fat and losing more weight by improving your metabolic rate. It can also help reduce blood sugar levels and prevent diabetes, which is one of the more important reasons for me since diabetes does run in my family. It can also help reduce inflammation and so much more. And again, if you're not familiar with what intermittent fasting is, it is not a diet. It is basically a pattern of eating. You have a set window time of when you can eat and when you stop eating. So for me personally, I am doing the 16-8 intermittent fast, which basically means I fast for 16 hours and I have an 8-hour window of eating. So I usually have my first meal at around noon and I stop eating at 8 p.m. I am not very strict with those exact times. There will be days where I'm done eating by like 7 p.m. So the following day I'll start eating at 11. So just going back to the Fastic app, it is free to download at your app store. But what I really like about the Fastic Pro version is that it provides so much more than just a timer for tracking your fasting window. It also provides expert advice, which can help you reach your goals faster. There is a nutrition tab on there, which shows you what liquids you can or can't have while you're fasting, as well as hundreds of meal recipe ideas. And I think that's one of my favorite perks of this app. The meal recipes include the time it takes to prepare a meal, the calories, what you need, and how to prepare it. And like I said, there are hundreds of different recipes on there. So there is a wide variety if you are someone who is on a keto diet, if you're vegetarian, pescatarian. So I have really been enjoying that feature. And another great thing about the Fastic Pro version is that it also provides daily and weekly challenges to keep you on track and keep you motivated. And I found these to be really helpful for me personally. I like reading a little bit on the app each day. I feel like I'm learning a little bit more about intermittent fasting and what exactly goes on in my body while I am fasting. So I just think it is super neat. If you are someone who enjoys intermittent fasting or has considered trying intermittent fasting but don't know where to start, I totally recommend checking out Fastic. I do have a 50% discount code for your first 3 months, and you can use my code CLEO50. And a great thing about Fastic is they stand so strongly behind their claims. They actually have a 3-month money-back guarantee, so you could totally try it out risk-free. It is about 12:20 right now, and my fasting window actually ended a little while ago, so I am getting ready to make my first meal. I will just go ahead and take you guys along and show you guys what I'll be having for lunch, as well as how I log this onto my Fastic app. All right, so I am getting ready to put my lunch together, and I've mentioned this before, but when it comes to lunch, I like putting it together super quick and easy. I love picking up salad packs because they are super easy to put together for a quick meal. So I have this lemony arugula basil salad kit, and this does have arugula, carrots, almonds, Parmesan cheese with a basil lemon vinaigrette, and I do have some of this grilled strips chicken that I do also get from Trader Joe's. It just makes it so easy to just put on top of my salad. I am also going to make myself some coffee since I haven't had any coffee today. As you saw earlier, I did just have some water and I did make myself some tea, which you can have while you're fasting, just a little FYI. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything together, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I log this on my fasting app. Alright, so here is the first meal. I did only end up using half of the salad pack, and it still looks like a pretty big portion. The dressing smells really good, so I cannot wait to dig in. So here is how the Fastic app looks like. I just go under this tab right here, Fast. And as you can see, I have been fasting for a little over 17 hours. My last meal was yesterday at 7:14. So I'm gonna just go ahead and click End Fasting. And I do like that it asks you how you're feeling, and you can also add notes. I'm feeling pretty good, so I'll just say good and then finish now. And then it just takes you back to the eating window and shows you when you can start fasting again. I set mine to 8 p.m., but because I started my first meal a little past noon, I might go later than that. We'll just end up seeing how I feel tonight. And here's just some other facts under this window. It tells you what you should eat to boost your day, some natural energy. And here has just been my log for the past few days. This blue one right here is actually a Frosty, so you can have a cheat day if you're not able to fast. I actually had a Galentine's on Friday, which is why I decided to use that Frosty for that day. And after you use up your Frosty, you can just get back on track with intermittent fasting, which I did do yesterday. But yeah, that's just a little overview of how the fasting tab looks like. Alright, so it's been a little bit later. Me and my fiance just got back home from running errands. We did do our weekly groceries, and we ended up stopping by this cute coffee shop called Writer's Walls Coffee. If you're ever in the Orange County area, I totally recommend checking it out. They have all these fun flavored lattes. I ended up getting a ube latte, which was super delicious. I kind of wish I got it iced though, just because it is pretty warm out today. And my fiance got the red velvet latte, which I did take a sip out of, and it was super delicious. But it is about 4 p.m. right now, and I am getting a little bit hungry, so I'm going to put together a quick snack. I think I'm gonna make a yogurt bowl just because it is hot today, and I feel like that would hit the spot. So I'll just show you guys what I put into my quick and easy yogurt bowl. So here is what I'm going to put into my yogurt bowl, just a couple of ingredients. Alright, so here is my yogurt bowl. It looks super delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. Alright, So it is now about 6:30 and I am getting ready to make some dinner. I was actually on TikTok a couple of nights ago and I came across this video that Katie Austin posted, and it's basically a 4-ingredient Trader Joe dinner recipe. It looked so good in her video, so I've been wanting to make it. So when we went to Trader Joe's earlier, I made sure to pick up everything I needed for that recipe. So the first thing you're going to need is just some cauliflower gnocchi. The next thing you're going to need is this just sauce turkey bolognese. And then the next thing you're gonna need is some baby spinach. She actually used kale in her video, but I just happened to have spinach on hand. And then the last thing is some mozzarella. So to make this recipe, all you're going to do is just heat up the gnocchi over a pan and combine it with the turkey bolognese and the spinach. And once that's all combined and heated through, the next thing you're gonna do is just top it off with mozzarella and throw it in the oven on broil for a couple of minutes, and that is literally it. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. Alright, so here is how that dish came out. It smells so good. I cannot wait to dig in. Alright, so I just served myself some of that gnocchi dish. I also poured myself some wine just because I felt like this dish would pair really well with some wine, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. That is seriously amazing. Totally recommend making this dish. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up really quickly and then I will check in with you guys later. So after dinner is when I take my vitamins, and I've shared these all before, but I just take some prenatal. I take some vitamin C and I take some B12. So I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly take these. So it is now about 7:45 and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day with eating. The dinner I had was super filling, but so good. But I'm just going to go ahead and log this on my Fastic app and I'll just show you guys how I do that. So here I am on the Fastic app, and again, I am on the tab fast, and I just tapped right here earlier to start my fast. And as you can see, I have 16 hours before I will be eating again. And what I like about this app is that each little feature right here actually tells you what your body is going through during your fasting period. So let's see if I show you right here, it does have different time levels, like what happens after 3 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, 11 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. So super informative. But yeah, again, like I mentioned, if you are interested in checking out the Fastic app, I do have a discount code and you can use my code CLEO50 for 50% off for your first 3 months. And as always, I will have everything linked in my description below, so definitely check that out. And again, I just want to quickly remind you guys that all of our bodies are different. We all require different amounts of food to fuel our bodies. I am in no way, shape, or form telling you what to eat. This just happens to be what I ate today. Today is Sunday. I do kind of give myself some leeway to kind of indulge in foods I probably wouldn't normally eat during the weekdays. So if you are interested in seeing another what I eat in a day during a weekday, just let me know. I would be more than happy to film that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.